everybody! What a year it's been, huh? I can't believe we're already nearly at 2026. That is absolutely mad. So, like last year, I decided to do a 2025 recap video, just to cover some personal stuff that's happened, some professional stuff that's happened, and at the end, I organised a little Q&A session that some people have responded to, so I will be answering your questions at the end of this video. So, to start off with, let's get on with some personal stuff that's happened this year. So to start off with, even though this happened like right at the end of the year, me and the boys, Abby RT and her fiance Jack and our buddy Cryptical JB went to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now this wasn't a normal cinema trip. We decided to cosplay. I went as Toy Chica, Abby went as Mangle, Jack went as the purple guy, and Cryptical JB went as Mike Schmidt. We were all very we wanted to be as movie accurate as possible, especially Cryptical. He wanted to get like the green kind of over jacket thingy that Mike has in the second film. So, but we managed to get one and it was very, very fun. 10 out of 10 movie. We went to Nando's after. It was so much fun. I love hanging out with those guys. It was so much fun. And I can't wait for the next trip. It's going to be awesome. Another thing that happened this year was I've gained a little bit of weight. Well, a little bit. I say a little bit, but it's quite a bit. So I've gained some weight this year and I've been on track on losing it. How is that going? Bad. Because Christmas is here and I'm recording this on the 26th. This is going to be released on the 31st. Now, I'm going to be eating quite a bit of shit today, as I did yesterday. So, I mean, I had a bit of a Toblerone for breakfast, so that kind of sums it up for you. It was fucking good, man. I've never had a Toblerone for myself before. But I have a goal of losing weight, which I will adhere to in the new year. It's a weird goal, because a lot of people say, oh, I'm going to lose weight so I can look better, or I want to lose weight because I can be healthier. Not me! I want to lose weight because I want to cosplay as Jinx from Arcane. So, I'm a cosplayer. My main no cosplay is Shiva from Splatoon 3. And as well as my persona, Virgo, who's a raptor. I've got a raptor mask, and also Pisces. I've also got a raptor mask for her. And I really want to cosplay Jinx because she's my favourite Arcane character. She's so awesome. And I want to cosplay her so bad because I want to. Okay, just shh. So, but I'm not really comfortable in my body at the minute. You know, like I've gained a bit of weight. I'm not looking my best. So I want to lose that weight so I can cosplay Jinx, which is going to be great. So what I've been doing, since I don't really like going outside that much except for like work, I've been booting up Wii Fit and doing the hard exercises, the ones that literally make you sweat. Like get up, lie down, get up, lie down. Going for a half an hour jog and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I've been doing in regards to trying to lose weight. I've also been eating really healthy. Like we've been having like lasagna and shepherd's pie instead of like pizza and toad in the hole because like sausages are really fattening. Anyway, the next thing that happened was my meds are slowly starting to lose their effect. So as you probably tell, because I've been ticking quite a bit, I'm ticking more because I'm fucking talking about it. But basically, last year I mentioned that I'd been put on medication because of my Tourette syndrome. I've noticed that they're not as effective as they were before. I don't know why. So I'm going to talk to my neurologist in the new year when I got my appointment with him. And I'm going to ask if I can up my medication to see if that would help or would maybe change it. I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to go okay because I really, really don't want to go back to how things were. I really don't. Another thing that happened this year was, oh boy, I had my first relationship. Yay! And then we broke up. Ah. No, I'm not gonna go into details of like who they were because I want to protect the other party involved, but I had a long distance relationship with somebody from another country and it was going well, and then we broke up in around May, I think. and then we cut contact altogether in August. I'm not going to explain why, but this wasn't actually the first, like, breakup in a sense that I had this year. I also lost some friends of mine, which really, really fucking hurt. But I guess that's the way of life. I guess. It was really depressing. I still think about the three of them, as in, like, the two friends and then the relationship I had. I still think about the three of them quite a lot, and it hurts. I know my immediate friends know who they are, and I trust that they won't out them in the comments. I know they wouldn't. It's fine. I trust them. But yeah, it's been quite painful mid-year, I will admit. I think it's also the root of my weight gain as well, because I started gaining weight round about the time the person I had the relationship with, like, when our friendship was starting to crumble. It's not good. It wasn't good. But to protect the other parties involved, I'm not going to mention who they are, their gender, or where they're from, or anything. Just, you know, because I want them to live peacefully without me. Because, you know, they deserve that. They deserve to live peacefully. Everyone deserves that at the bare minimum. Now on some more professional stuff. This year, as you may know, was the release of part 1 and part 2 of the Herd Adventures pilot. Oh my god, it has done so well. It's been probably my most best performing videos, other than my, like, Splatoon music video that I made that I archived because I don't really want to be known for that. But they gained so many views really quickly, so many comments, so many likes. Oh my god, it's been amazing. I'm so happy that they've performed so well. And I can't wait to show everyone what is next for Endo, Edwards and Heronite. Now, the biggest thing that happened this year in regards to my animation work is that, so partway through the year, I set myself a goal because I noticed I was getting awards pretty quickly. I set myself a goal for the end of the year, which was I want to earn 20 awards this year, which would make 30 in total. Not only did I reach that goal, I went over that goal. It's only the 26th, and I've gone over that goal. I've earned 25 awards this year, making 35 in total. Holy shit! Of course, I'm still waiting to hear back from another festival if I won there, and there's also a festival deadline coming up late on the 29th. So I will pop down in the description or the comments, I will decide later. I'll pop down there somewhere if I end up winning them and what the actual end result is, because this video is going to be released on the 31st, which is like right at the end of the year, so anything after that will be counted as 2026 awards. So I will let you guys know if not I win anything else with the other two festivals. But for now, 25 is the total that I won this year, and that is like that is incredible, and I'm so grateful for all of the film festivals that have chosen me to be their award winners. Now I want to do a couple of shout outs for those film festivals. I won't name all of them, but I want to name let's say 5, like the top 5 that's on my list that's awarded me awards so far this year. So I want to give a huge thank you to Filmovia International Film Festival, Springtime International Film Festival, Script Symphony Award, Zeal International Film Festival, and Film Nest International Film Festival. They have all been amazing festivals to take part in. They've been very communicative, if that's the right word. They've communicated well, that's what I'm trying to say. They've really enjoyed my projects, and yeah, I'm just so grateful to be their award winners. I won, so for 4 of them it was Herd Adventures, so Best Web Series, and then for Filmovia it was Toast Demon, which was Best Comedy Film. So yeah, I'm incredibly grateful for them. So thank you so much for choosing me to be your award winners. Now, I've got 4 projects in the festival circuit currently. We've got The Label Maker, which is the film that I made at uni, which is my first proper short film that I've submitted to festivals. I've got Electronic Crime Music, which is my university finale film. the Toast Demon, which is a project that I made with one of my best friends, Athena, and the Herd Adventures pilots, which I took both the pilots, I merged them together into a show reel, and I submit that to festivals. They've all done incredibly well in the festival circuit. So without further ado, I'm going to reveal what their stats are. So, in first place, we have the Label Maker with 16 awards, 5 finalist selections, 10 semi-finalist selections, 1 nomination and an honourable mention. In second place, we've got the Herd Adventures pilots, which have 8 awards. Third, we have the Toast Demon with 6 awards and 9 finalist selections. And lastly, we have ECM, Electronic Crime Music, with 5 awards, 4 finalist selections, 4 semi-finalist selections, a nomination and an honourable mention. They've done incredibly well in the festival circuit. I'm so proud to have my film screened all over the world. It is mind-boggling. Like, they've been to Nepal, India, America, France, here in England, like... it's weird, it's a weird feeling, and also online as well. But it's weird knowing that, like, there's people around the world that are watching my stuff. Like, of course, that's the truth of being a YouTuber as well, but knowing that they're being screened in, like, a cinema is just mind-boggling. Now, my main priority for next year is Herd Adventures, but after season 1, I'm not going to immediately be working on season 2. I decided to take a small break between season 1 and season 2, where I'm going to make a feature film. Now, I have mentioned this in a live stream, but if you weren't there for that, basically, I'm going to be making a feature film called The Survivor. What I've done is every time I need to vent about something small, so if I need to vent about something big, I talk to somebody, but if I needed to vent about something small, I would write a story. And then I decided to evolve that story into a script to make a film with. It is 105 pages long. It follows a mechanical spider who takes my likeness, hence why her name is Charlotte, as well as 2 friends who take the likeness of 2 of my other friends, and then other characters that take the likeness of some old friends. Basically, the story is about the mechanical spider, and she was tortured. Before the story, she was tortured for a year after losing her friends in a tragic incident. She escapes the dungeon, and she has to kind of adapt to her new life as the only hero of the village, having to defend the village all by herself, as well as learning how to make new friends and having to adapt to all of the responsibilities that she shared with her other friends. Or her dead ones. The dead ones. I've been working on storyboards for it. It's very good so far. We've got it's very thick amount of storyboards. How many storyboards have I actually done? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 7 storyboards so far. I'm currently working on the 8th, which will take us to a quarter of the way through the script. Like page, I think the one that I'm writing at the minute is at page 30. So yes, so that's what's going to be happening between season 1 and season 2 of Herd Adventures. And then after season 2, so if you guys were here at the very beginning, I know some of you were here at the very beginning of this channel, you'll remember my very first short film wasn't actually The Label Maker. It was a short zombie film that lasted about half an hour. It called The Undead Souls. It was a shitty Microsoft Paint animation that I made about a zombie apocalypse. Now, I've decided to take that and remake it. I'm going to be remaking this. The script is in production. The music plan out is in production as well. And what I've done is I'm revamping the whole story, changing some of the characters a little bit. So to start off with, instead of finding each other in the street, they're gonna all go to college together, and that's how they're gonna meet. Karma's eye incident is gonna stay the same, but basically the whole principle is instead of meeting each other in the street, they're all gonna know each other from college. They're gonna escape the college together, and then they're already gonna be in a team as the apocalypse starts. I'm very, very happy with how this is going. I've had to change one of the voice actors because one of them fell off the face of the earth. he knows who he is. I've tried contacting him so many times. And to no avail. But, yeah. I'm very excited to reveal that. It's going to be amazing. So, and then afterwards it's going to be Her Adventure Season 3. And then after that, I'm either going to do a feature film or just going to work straight into Season 4. I will decide. So, now, as I said before, I put up a couple of posts on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook saying that, hey, if you guys have any questions for this video, I will answer them. We've got 5 responses, multiple questions, because one of the responses has multiple questions. So I'm going to answer them for you. So I'm going to start off with the YouTube questions and then head into the Instagram questions. So to start off with on the YouTube questions, Polish Pool Player, my good buddy, says, how are the cats doing? I hope they're swell. So I have 3 cats. Well, we have 3 cats. The oldest one is Oreo. He's a tuxedo cat, obviously, black and white, like an Oreo. We've got the twins, Bumble and Orlando. Bumble is a tortoiseshell and Orlando is a black cat. They're twins. And then Kia, who's a little baby. Well, she'll always be a baby in my eyes. She is also a tuxedo. They're doing alright, yeah. Oreo's been sleeping on my bed recently, which is very unlike him. He usually sleeps either on mum's bed or downstairs in the night. Ollie's a bit of a pain in the arse. He would like to headbutt me in the mornings when he wants food if mum's not at home. Bumble's alright, yeah, she's a little princess as always, was having cuddles last night while watching Muppets Christmas Carol, which is great, because that was Christmas Day. And then Kia, still scared of everyone. Still fucking terrified of everything that moves. Because she's if you don't know, she's a lockdown cat. She grew up in the lockdown, not used to people, so she will always be out of the house. Trust me, Cryptical knows, and Abby knows, and Jack knows, because they've been around my house. They know that Kia, as soon as she sees him, she's like... Anyway, next question. Good friend Abby Artie says, when is Heroline cosplay? Oh boy! So, as I said before, working on a Jinx cosplay. Heroline cosplay will probably be after that. I need to get a top. I've got the skirt, I've got the shoes. I need to get a wig, and I need to get a top. But Jinx cosplay is my #1 priority. And then after that, I will probably do a Heroline cosplay. I also need to learn how to style wigs as well, which is going to be very complicated. Anyway, Sugarberry has asked multiple questions. So, here we go. What is your favourite game? That kind of depends. My favourite shooter is Splatoon 3. I'm a big fan of Splatoon 3. My favourite horror game is either Lethal Company or Repo, because they're very fun to play with friends and can be very, very scary at times. My favourite multiplayer game is Peak. I love playing Peak with the guys. It's a lot of fun. Very, very silly. Here are some clips of us playing Peak because it's very funny. Get me up. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
Oh god! Oh god, oh goodness, oh fuck!
Yo, at least.
No!
No. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Look at you cracking!
I just got a foxy jump scare! No! No, Bing Bong
Bing
came off
Bong,
the bag.
am I looking the slayest today?
Oh shit, I'm up. Appetizers! Oh shit. No, 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 no!
Anyway, what's your favourite colour? If you haven't noticed, yellow. Yes, my favourite colour is yellow, although my favourite colour combination is yellow and royal blue. I love those two together, hence why you see them in a lot of my work, like the poster for The Survivor, Her Adventures, any artwork that I've made regarding my actual avatar. What's your... Oh, do you do sports? I guess the Wii doesn't really count. I used to. at school, I used to play netball. I was on the netball team in like year 9. I think it was year 9. And then I quit when we moved to the different site. I stopped playing sports altogether, really. I didn't really enjoy PE that much. It was nice to get out of the classroom, but yeah, I don't do sports anymore, really. We used to play rounders, that was quite fun, but I don't really play sports anymore. What's your favourite food? Oh, that kind of depends. I love pizza. Margherita pizza only. Garlic bread. Oh, garlic bread is the nuts. I love waffles with blue bubblegum ice cream and Buenos and creams. Oh, that is like amazing. And I love toad in the hole, even though it's unhealthy. I love it. It's great. And I also love a roast dinner, with especially with Yorkshire puddings. Oh, yes. And how long have you been drawing for? Now, drawing-wise, I've been drawing ever since I learned how to pick up a pencil, really. I've been drawing ever since I was a little kid, and even though it was shit, I loved it, and I started learning, and then my granddad got me a book about manga when I was learning, like, when I was doing animation. I got a book about manga. It's actually right here. Book about manga. And I basically adapted manga into my own style to kind of make it more unique. And yeah, that's how long I've been drawing for. But animation wise, in 2018, I was at a film club where everyone left after a certain incident, and I was the only one who turned up, but the film tutor would still come. I showed him my comics that I made of Herdvines, and he came to me and said, hey, have you ever thought about animation? So I decided to give it a try on Microsoft Paint, because that was all I had available to me at the time. And ever since then, I've been an animator. My first ever video was my Smash Bros. Brawl fan music video that I featured on my other channel before I deleted it. And then it's now on this channel right at the bottom. It's pretty shit, I will warn you. But that was the start of my entire animation career. And I couldn't be more proud. So yes, that's the answer to that. Now for the Instagram questions. Cryptical JB, my good buddy, asks, given your history of animation, what is a piece of work you made that you currently love as well as hated making? A love-hate relationship. P.S. Beanie of Beans is watching. Alright, I'm watching you too. So, given my history of animation, what is a piece of work they made that I currently love as well as hated making? Oh, I think I'm going to have to go with Toast Demon. Don't get me wrong, I loved making it with Athena. We had such amazing chemistry working together. It was so much fun. But animating it was a pain in the ass. I had to work in 30 frames per second to start with, which was the highest that I've ever done. I only ever work in 12. And, well, I did do 15 for like a YouTube intro I made for someone. But, oh my god. I also had to give a slice of toast a personality and emotions. How do you do that if it has no limbs to work with? Like, it's a slice of bread with a face. What, a slice of toast with a face? Like, how do you make it express itself? It can't express itself with, like, body movements. It literally has to be with the face. So I made it spin, and I made it jump around, and I made it go woo, and I had to do that in 30 frames per second, and it was so fucking complicated. But yes, I have to go with Toast Demon for that one. Now, final question. I hope I say your name right. From Mobby Dad on Dada. I really hope I said that right. I was actually wondering if you still happen to play Splatoon. I remember playing with you back in Splatoon 2. So, I will admit, I've stopped playing Splatoon as much as I'd hoped, because I used to play with like some old friends, and I said before what happened with the friends, we kind of broke up, and I stopped playing since then. I'm still in the fandom. I still enjoy like the artwork and the music and the animations that people make, as long as they're appropriate, because you know every fandom has a dark side, unfortunately. But I do want to play more. My good buddy Luna is really good at Splatoon. My little sister plays Splatoon as well. I'm hoping to play more with them at some point. But I do need to get back to the motivation, because I don't really play games that much anymore. I only really play with my mates now. Like, most of the time we're just animating now, so I don't really have the time to just sit down and play games on my own, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I do want to play more Splatoon at some point. But yeah, that's for the questions. Thank you guys so much for your questions. I really appreciate it. I hope that you got the answers that you had hoped. I mean, I don't think Mobby Dan and Dada got the answer that they'd hoped, but it's fine. It's all good. Now, my plans for next year. I have 3 main goals for next year. The first one, so me and my mum are huge Arcane fans, right? And we were watching the finale of season 2 together. And my mum saw Jinx, and she was like, oh, my mum's a hairdresser, right? And she saw Jinx, and she was like, oh my god, I love Jinx's hair. I want to do your hair like that. So I kind of caved in and bought some Jinx hair dye. So I buy from Arctic Fox, which is a really good brand of hair dye, introduced by an old uni friend of mine, because she gave me her old yellow. So thank you for that. I've been using Arctic Fox for a few years. This isn't a sponsorship, by the way. I just really love the brand. They're really good. They're like conditioning. It lasts a really long time. It smells amazing. I like, the other day I was literally just going like just like sniffing my hair constantly because I was like, it's so good. But yeah, I bought myself a box of Jinx hair dye. It's specifically for Jinx. It's very cool. I love the box art. And I think it's vegan as well. Is it vegan? Yeah, it's vegan. It's 100% vegan. So that vegan teacher will be proud. So basically, in the new year at some point, when this completely fades, I'm going to be going blue. Only for like until that bottle's done, and then I'll see how I feel. I should go back to yellow. That's my plan. But if the plan changes, I'll go for blue a little bit longer, and then I will go back to yellow, I promise. But that's my first goal for next year. My second goal for next year, I want to make more progress on Herd Adventures. I've got 57 scenes to go for this season. Now, last year, I made a hell of a lot of progress on season 1. Like, a lot of that was like the biggest progress year last year. Because thanks to my job and working 4 on 4 off, I am able to work on Herd Adventures all of my 4 off, which is pretty cool. So last year I was able to make the most progress I've ever had on Herd Adventures, which is pretty good. So I'm hoping to make more progress on Herd Adventures, get more done. I've got some fight scenes to do, so that might hinder my progress a little bit because they're a bit complex. But yes, I want to make more progress on Herd Adventures, and hopefully either get it done next year, the year after, or the year after that. I'm thinking it should be done in 2028. At this rate, it should be done in 2028. But that might change. I don't know. I'm not making any promises. Now, my last goal for 2026 is I want to do more live streams. Now, I really enjoy doing live streams with you guys. I love chatting with you in the live chat, answering questions, showing you guys what I'm up to. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And next year, I'm not making any promises, but I would like to do at least 1 live stream every time I'm off. So every time on my 4 days off, I would like to try and do 1 live stream. However, there are some things that I won't be able to do. For example, if I'm busy, I won't be able to do it. And if I'm working on a scene that has like major spoilers, I won't be able to do it. Because I don't want to like spoil anything. So I will try my best to do some more live streams next year. I'm hoping to do more, but again, I may not be able to do a lot, so don't get your hopes up too much. Don't expect me to do it once every 4 off, because there will be some factors that means I can't do it. So if there's a live stream, great, just don't expect me and then get annoyed if I don't do it, basically. But yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you guys want some extra content while you wait for live streams or Herd Adventures to be released, which is going to take a while, I have 2 Instagram accounts. One is called _Heronine_. it is for like personal stuff, so you may see some game related stuff. Like there's the funny clip of Peak is on there where I glitched out. There's some reels that I made about her adventures and like other Riptopian Animations characters. There's some personal stuff. I'll probably post my blue hair on there, which would be pretty cool. And then the other one is Riptopian Animations, of course, where I'll post like releases, behind the scenes stuff, and film festival stuff, which is pretty cool. I post a lot of film festival stuff on my story, where if I get like notifs that I won or become a finalist, I post on my story like their posts that they've made for me. Is pretty cool. And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to, no pressure at all, but you know, if you want to and you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. And if you guys want to share anything you've been up to this year or your goals for next year, let me know in the comments, and yeah, I'll happily have a look and give you support if you need it, because I'd love to hear about what you guys have been up to and what your plans are for next year. So I will see you guys next year. Bye!